Good evening, truth seekers, and welcome back to News Around, the only channel that dares to look behind the curtain of the perfectly curated lives of the elite. Tonight, we are not just reporting on a breakup, we are investigating a conspiracy. Just when we thought the dust had settled on the separation of Yaman and Sara Bluma, a new name has emerged from the shadows, striking a match that has set the entire tabloid world on fire again. Her name is Rosa. Is she a friend? A pawn? Or the mastermind of a new narrative? Before we connect the dots of this midnight mystery, please make sure you are subscribed to our channel. And for those who want to be part of our investigative team, the join button is right there below. Your support helps us uncover the secrets others want to keep hidden. Now, let's step into the storm. The celebrity ecosystem is fragile. It relies on a delicate balance of public perception and private reality. When Yaman and Sara Bluma announced their separation, the world expected the usual cycle of grief, followed by silence, followed by moving on. But the script has been rewritten overnight. The shock of their sudden rupture was still lingering in the air like heavy smoke when an unexpected figure stepped onto the stage, Rosa. For those uninitiated, Rosa was previously a peripheral figure, a background character in the grand opera of Yaman's life. But with one Instagram comment, she has thrust herself into the spotlight. Her defense of Can was not merely a supportive emoji, it was a challenge. "If you knew him, you wouldn't speak like that," she wrote. This sentence is not just a defense, it is a weapon. It implies an intimacy, a superior knowledge, and a secret access to the actor's soul that the public, and perhaps even Sara Bluma, does not possess. This outburst has set the tabloids ablaze, transforming a sad breakup story into a high-stakes thriller. The question reverberating through the newsrooms of Italy and Turkey is simple yet loaded. What is the real motive behind this defense? Is it the loyalty of a friend, or is there a story here that no one has dared to tell until now? To understand the present, we must look at the wreckage of the immediate past. Rumors that the relationship between Can and Sara had been strained for some time have intensified in the wake of the breakup announcement. The narrative is currently being fought on two fronts. Sara Bluma's inner circle paints a picture of a young woman who is constantly nervous in her private life, a victim of the immense pressure and the shadowing nature of her partner's fame. In stark contrast, Yaman's circle claims that the relationship was stuck because of Sara, citing her alleged inability to cope with the demands of their lifestyle. The autopsy of their romance reveals the usual suspects: a toxic cocktail of jealousy, a hectic work schedule that left no room for intimacy, and trust issues that became increasingly public. Just when the public began to accept that this was simply the end of the story, Rosa's appearance completely changed the geometry of the situation. Her outburst on social media sparked immediate questions. What is behind this harsh reaction? Why intervene now, when silence is the golden rule of celebrity breakups? One of the most discussed possibilities in the tabloid press, and one that invites a cynical look at the industry, is that Rosa's statements are not entirely independent. We are hearing whispers that Yaman's management team is desperately trying to revitalize his image. They are reportedly looking for a trusted third voice, a proxy who can soften the harsh criticism that has arisen since the breakup without Can having to dirty his own hands. Could Rosa be this voice? Is she a willing participant in a PR strategy, or a friend acting on impulse? This theory of a third voice is fascinating, isn't it? I want to ask you. Have you ever seen a situation where a friend steps in to defend someone during a breakup, only to make things worse? Do you think Rosa is acting on her own, or is this a calculated move? Tell us your theories in the comments below. And if you are enjoying this deep dive, please hit the like button to support News Around. The plot thickens with a claim that reads like a scene from a noir film. There is an unverified but persistent report making headlines about a door-to-door meeting. Shortly after the breakup, under the cover of darkness, Can and Rosa reportedly met at midnight at a secret location in Rome. Imagine the scene: the cobblestone streets, the shadows, the need for absolute secrecy. Some sources claim it was simply a sharing of problems, two friends commiserating over a difficult time. Others, however, view it as a crisis management meeting, a strategy session to control the fallout. This midnight rendezvous has reportedly reached the ears of Sara Bluma, and the reaction has been volcanic. According to the latest leaks from her camp, Rosa's outburst and her proximity to Can have infuriated Sara. She allegedly told her family, "The more I stay silent, the more people talk. But I have no interest in protecting anyone." This is a dangerous sentiment for Yaman. Sara's mysterious silence is no longer a sign of weakness, it is the calm before the storm. It raises the terrifying question for Can's team: is an explosive announcement coming? And indeed, new details are leaking from behind the scenes suggesting that Sara's silence is a loaded gun. According to sources close to her, Sara has held meetings with her own team for several days. Following Rosa's intervention, Sara supposedly weighed three options: remain silent and take the high road, make a passive-aggressive indirect reference, or the nuclear option. Give a full interview revealing all the facts. The latest behind-the-scenes rumor sends shivers down the spine of the industry. Sara is very close to telling all. A major digital platform has reportedly made an astronomical offer for an exclusive interview, handing her a blank check to clear her name. The situation is becoming even more volatile on Rosa's side. Instead of retreating after the intense backlash following her first statement, Rosa is allegedly doubling down. Rumors suggest she is preparing a second statement. In this upcoming manifesto, she will supposedly mention Sara Bluma's name directly for the first time. The strategy is risky. She plans to say, "I'm not attacking anyone, but I need to tell some truths," while explaining her relationship with Yaman in detail to emphasize that it is just friendship. But as we know, in the world of gossip, the phrase "just friends" often carries the most weight. Was Yaman aware of this spiraling chaos? The reports are conflicting. One claim suggests that Can learned of Rosa's initial message at the last minute and panic instructed his team to be careful. Another claim suggests he believes Rosa's outburst was spontaneous and is simply monitoring the situation. But the most shocking claim is that Yaman's team explicitly asked Rosa to remain silent for now, and she is choosing to defy them. This brings us to the piece of evidence that has created total chaos on social media. A voice recording. Last night, a recording of unconfirmed origin spread like a virus. The voice, strikingly similar to Can's, says, "If someone speaks on my behalf, there's a reason for it. If this is authentic, it changes everything." It implies that Rosa is not a rogue agent, but a sanctioned defender. It implies a strategy. However, all of this might be symptoms of a deeper disease. The most significant claim circulating behind the scenes is that an incident occurred months ago between Sara Bluma, Yaman, and Rosa. This untold event is said to be the real reason for the current silence and the tension. Was it a fight at a party? An intimate misunderstanding? A private conversation that went wrong? Only 3 people know the truth, and they are all holding the keys to a scandal that could rewrite their careers. We are standing on the precipice of a revelation. This story is no longer just about a breakup, it is about a love triangle, mutual recriminations, and a secret that is fighting to get out. Who is Rosa really protecting? Yaman, or herself? And will Sara Bluma pull the trigger on that interview? We will be watching every move. Don't forget to subscribe to News Around and share this video if you want the truth to come out. Until next time, keep your eyes open.